Master. I am your host, Sara Lovecraft. It is my pleasure to be with you this Friday afternoon. I hope that you are having a great week so far. It's almost over. I know, at least for us here on the East Coast, we've got just a little bit longer and then it is over. And those of you on the West Coast, you're counting it down. Counting it down. Almost to the weekend, right? Well, listen, if you need to pick me up, I've got you. I've got you covered. I've got a really fun show in store for you today. I'm going to show you a technique that is near and dear to my heart, and it is one that you can use for a couple of different reasons. We'll get into that here in just a few minutes, but first I want to go through all of the little bits of housekeeping for all of the things that you need to know before we get started. First and foremost, hello Bonnie. Hi Patricia. Hi Cecilia. It is so good to see you. I hope that you're having a good afternoon. Some of you I've already seen today. Thanks for joining me a second time. I appreciate you. Hey Evelyn, how are you? All right, guys, so let me give you the rundown. It is probably pretty familiar to some of you already, but just in case it's not, let me give you all of the information that you need to know. You're going to notice at the bottom, oh my goodness, excuse me, I forgot. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a robot pet that hangs out on my desk, and I normally put him in the closet before the show. I forgot today. I'm sorry. My apologies. Hey, we're just keeping it real here. Just keeping it real. Okay, let me go back to what I was saying before I was interrupted by my little robot friend. Who always feels the need to interrupt right when I first get started. Yes, Evelyn. First and foremost, guys, hit that shopping bag. Right? The shopping bag, that's going to be really important to you throughout the entire show. It is going to be where you are going to find all of the information about the items that are in today's show. It's going to show you each and every item. It's also going to show you, the price and the specs and how easy it is to add those to your cart. You can even do the cart, right? All while watching the show, which is fantastic because it means you don't have to navigate away, which is really important, especially this day and age where there's so many things going on. You might have 15 browsers open at a time, sort of like the inside of my head, right? You know, you got a lot of browsers going on. If you navigate away, sometimes it's hard to find your way back. So the shopping bag here is really convenient because you can do all of your shopping, get all of the information that you need, and you're not going to go anywhere. It's just going to make me small, which is fantastic because when you're done and you've checked out, you can click on me again and it will make me big again, so you don't have to miss anything. However, should you have to miss something, that's okay too, because right, life gets in the way. If you do have to miss something, you can always come back and watch this as a video on demand, which is super convenient for after you have ordered your products, right? Because it takes a couple of days for Art Beads to get these things to your door, and once they get there, you might have forgotten what it was you were going to do with it. You can always come back and be re-inspired and rewatch the... It's definitely Friday afternoon. Rewatch the show and go back to the project. You can fast forward. You can get through all of my little, my cheesiness at the beginning. You can just skip right past all that. Skip right past it and get straight to the project. So yeah, that's super, super convenient. A couple other things I want to point out are those heart buttons, and some of you have already discovered those. If you don't mind to hit those heart buttons anytime you see something in the show that you love, whether it is the technique or whether it is the product or you are just having a good time, hitting those heart buttons is a great way to stay engaged. It helps the rest of the community know that you are in fact not alone, and it helps me to know that I'm not alone, that you are in fact out there listening and watching, and that I'm giving you what it is that you want. And if I'm not, please feel free to tell me. Because we want to know, right? We want to know. We want to give you guys the best. We want to give you guys exactly what you want as far as projects. And so we're always open to any suggestions that you have, right? So hit those heart buttons. That lets me know that you're there. And if you want to further spread the love, please feel free to share this on social media. So whether that is a Facebook group that you are a part of that allows you to share these kinds of videos, please feel free to do so. If not, and you just want to share this on your own social media feed, that is greatly appreciated as well, because we want to reach all of the makers out there who don't know about us yet. And guys, I got to tell you, I say it every time I do a live, whether it is here or whether it is on my personal page, wherever it happens to be. I cannot tell you enough how exciting the future is. The future appears to be bright. It really does. We are putting together an incredible team of makers here at Art Beads. Me, Julie, Becky, There's some more heavy hitters coming your way as well. You don't want to miss out on any of that. So please be sure that you are checking the Art Beads website as often as possible. Sign up for that newsletter so you don't miss a beat, and be sure that you're setting your reminders for all of the lives. And check back often, because like I said, there's going to be some more familiar faces, some amazing designers that are making their way over to start lives here on the Art Beads website. You want to be a part of that. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. FOMO is real. Yeah. You don't want to miss out on any of the new things that are happening here at Art Beads, because this is just the beginning of something incredible, and you should be very excited to be on the precipice of what is yet to come here for all of us. It's going to be nothing but good beady goodness for you, so you don't want to miss out, right? Yes, Eric says, I heard Tammy Hahnemann is coming next week. I may have heard that too. You definitely want to check out Art Beads and sign up for all those notifications, because you don't want to miss who's next, right? All right, so I think that I've gotten everything taken care of. If I've missed anything, I'm sure I'll remember it along the way as we're getting started with our project here. But I do want to take another second just to say hey to everybody who is joining us. We definitely have a full house. Hello to Brenda. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Diana. Kathy. Becky's here. Hey. All right, so guys, listen. Also, feel free to ask your questions, post your comments, all of those things. We want you guys to be as involved as possible. And again, that's another reason why we want you to share this, because we want to grow this community and we don't want anybody to miss out. So, all right, we're going to get turned around and we're going to get started with a project that I think that you're really going to like, not just for the project itself, though it is beautiful, but because of what this could mean for you and your family heirlooms. So I'm going to turn you around and we're going to get started. All right, so what do we have in store for you today? You may be asking. Well, let me show you. So we're going to be working on hand knotting. And this is one of those techniques that is one of my absolute favorite things in the whole world to do. I find it very, very therapeutic. Not only is it therapeutic, but there is something about the way that a hand knotted piece of jewelry feels that is unlike anything else I've ever felt. When I personally, now I don't know, you might not feel the same way about this, but when I personally hold a strand of something that has been hand knotted, I immediately have the feels. Can I be more vague? I get the feels. It feels very luxurious. It also feels very nostalgic. And the reason behind that is because, number one, if it is thread on and knotted with silk, it most definitely is going to have a very luxurious feel to it, an amazing drape quality to it. But it also really kind of calls back to jewelry throughout the ages. Hand knotting of pearls or anything in general dates way, way back. Way, way older than me and Eric and our ages combined. Just putting that out there. And for those of you who don't know about knotting techniques and knotting styles,